This is probably an unusual setting to tell you about some really cool 1960s magazine movie posters. But in my background here is a little tributary off the Saginaw River, a really nice bike bridge, just a very pleasant location. Motion picture collectibles, as I'm sure you realize, are very collectible. And souvenirs such as posters and lobby cards command high prices depending upon the movie. Today I want to take a look at a full-page mini movie poster ads. While not extremely valuable at the moment, I would suggest you get them while you can, as the prices are indeed bound to go up. Let's begin with a classic thriller, Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. At the very bottom of the page is the announcement, soon at motion picture theaters across the nation. So this ad was out before the movie even hit the theaters, which is cool. This black and white ad appeared in Life magazine on March 3rd, 1963. An impressive full page with a bevy of birds ready to attack actress Tippi Hedren, who made her debut in this particular movie, or debut, excuse me. The cast included Rod Taylor, Jessica Tandy, and Suzanne Flechette. The movie was based on the Daphne du Maurier's suspense story of the same name. Now here's a really nice full-color, full-page ad for Walt Disney's The Castaways. This, of course, was from before Disney was destroyed basically by today's woke nonsense and having to put, well, I'm not even going to say it. You all understand what I mean, I'm sure. So, this was when Disney turned out good, wholesome entertainment for the whole family. The cast was led by Brian Keith with Vera Mills, Brandon D. Wilde, Walter Brennan, Ed Wynn, Linda Evans, and Philip Abbott. Sterling cast. And The Callaways is what the movie is called. The Callaways screenplay was written by Louis Pelletier, which was based on the book Swiftwater by Paul Annixter. And this ad was released and published in Life magazine in 1964. And the artwork is very good, and this would be super cool framed and added for display. But talk about star power. The full color ad for What a Way to Go. Check out this cast now for this one. We have Shirley MacLaine, Robert Mitchum, Paul Newman, Dean Martin, Gene Kelly, my bike just fell, Dick Van Dyke, and an amazing cast of actors and actresses that did comedy extremely well. The movie was released by 20th Century Fox, and this ad appeared in Life magazine April 29th, 1964, and the film is based on a story by Gwen Davis with choreography by Hollywood heavy hitter legend, Mr. Gene Kelly. Now, this next one, this black and white movie poster, is for the film The Chalk Garden. And before coming to film, this was produced both on Broadway and on the London stage, and the ad came out on May 29th, 1964. The cast featured a very young, pretty, and talented Hayley Mills, who we probably all recognize from old Walt Disney movies. And with her was Deborah Kerr and John Mills. And the film was released by Universal City Studios. This was produced by Ross Hunter, who also produced the Broadway and London stage versions. A suspenseful-looking ad poster. Very nice. Now, this next poster is for Satan Never Sleeps. And it starred William Holden and Clifton Webb with Francis Nguyen. This movie poster is from, as I said, Satan Never Sleeps. This was based on a novel by Pearl S. Buck, who I don't think ever wrote anything bad. Then from Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer came The Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. The full-page ad is from February 9th, 1962, and was again in Life magazine. And at this point in time, as you may have noticed, a lot of Hollywood classic stars were still going strong in 1964. The cast here included Glenn Ford, Ingrid Thulin, Charles Boyer, Lee J. Cobb, Paul Heinrich, Paul Lucas, Yvette Mimieux, and Carl Bowen. So this was again, a sterling, star-studded film. Now in the early 1960s, Rock Hudson, Doris Day, and Tony Randall played a lot of comedies with sex only hinted at, but you knew what was going on. And the film here is Lover Come Back, which co-starred Eddie Ames, Jack Oakey, and Jack Crushing. The ad appeared on February 9th, 1962. Considered an adult, sophisticated comedy, the artwork is quite nice and would look awesome again, framed and matted for the display of anyone who really loves to collect movie memorabilia. Now, the screenplay was written by Stanley Shapiro and Paul Henning, directed by Howard Mann, and here's a very quote from the poster. A riotous new twist in the gentle art of persuasion. And we all knew what that meant, and we all are certainly know what that means now. Now, on July 28th, 1961, this ad for Come September was published in Life magazine with Rock Hudson, again, leads the cast, supported by the bombshell Gina Lollobrigida, yeah, Sandra Dee, and Bobby Darin. Come September was written by Stanley Shapiro, as I said, and Maurice Richland. This movie was directed by Robert Mulligan and released by Universal International. I really love the graphic layouts for this particular ad. Truly, as I said before, this was an era for light romantic comedy. And from June 19th, 1964 comes this advertisement for a bedtime story, starring a vastly more trim Marlon Brando, who has kind of blossomed over the years, along with David Niven and Shirley Jones. In part, the poster reads, "The funniest story ever put between covers." Again, I really love the artistic layout of this particular ad. Also by Stanley Shapiro and Paul Henning, directed by Ralph Levy, and was also produced by Stanley Shapiro. The film was released by Universal City Studios. And last, for this time out, is an action film, Operation Crossbow. The ad appeared on June 4th, 1965, and had a stellar cast again, which included Sophia Loren. Anyways, George Peppard, Trevor Howard, John Mills, Lily Palmer, Paul Heinrich, and Jeremy Kemp. Directed by Michael A. Anderson, with screenplay by Richard Emery, Denny Quinn, and Ray Rigby. Now, a blurb from the poster reads as follows. They were schooled in sabotage, licensed to kill, and sent to destroy the world's deadliest rocket base. The layout of the poster or ad seems to lend itself to a thriller-type film, and the film was released by Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer. So I hope you've enjoyed this brief look at 1960s magazine movie posters. And you know, I looked up a few of these online, and they're going anywhere from $8 to $10. They're still reasonable, so you know, check out Life magazines and other magazines of the 50s and 60s and see what you can find. There's some great stuff out there. All right, thanks for stopping by. Love you much, and I will talk to you all soon. God bless you.